Had someone not paid for the Tosh quest, we'd be free of it. Why, woman? Because it's funny? We might as well get this out of the way and then do something good. Oh, you paid for it, nerdy. You could have just let Reaver get the blame. You could have just let Reaver take the blame for that one. But aren't you guys so excited to see Tosh's brave adventure? Oh, that was so... You notice I couldn't say it, right? I had to stop, like, as I was saying it. Don't worry, guys. If I have time after this, we can play some What the Fuck is Going On? Why was I just stopping in midair? That's a new thing I've not seen this game do. How does this game continually break? Every time? I'm actually kind of impressed by how broken this game is. Held together by hopes and dreams. I saw supposedly, and I don't believe it because I've never heard of the site before, the Witcher people have said that they're hoping to attract new players that haven't played their games before, and I'm like, well, that's a death sentence right there. You could have kept absolutely fucking silent. You could have just kept silent and worked during your little game, and nobody would have, you know, everybody would have waited to see, but no. You had to open your mouth and say something stupid. Why do they always say it? So apparently, fun fact, and I didn't know this, there is a setting that has never worked. Oh, where is it? Is it in here? So there's a nudity setting in here, and it apparently doesn't work. I'm trying to find it. The only time I'm keeping Bloom and shit on because it's funny. Where is it? Where is it? Is it gameplay? I can't find it, can I? Damn it. So, they might have removed it. Somebody managed to find... Somebody ripped apart this game and found the nudity in it. And apparently it's really, really, really bad. Like, to a funny extent. But the toggle doesn't actually work, which I didn't know. That's why I'm trying desperately to find it. So remember, guys, this is a mature game where the nudity doesn't even work. I'm so... I am so continuously amazed by how stupidly broken this game is.
Any luck tracking down your mystery friend?
Orzammar has requested I stop harassing their citizens with my talk of dwarven magic.
Who cares what they say? That shouldn't stop you.
I don't have a choice. At least I know I'm not gonna find answers in Orzammar.
So, what now?
I was thinking, the voice said look to those closest to the stone. What if she never meant Orzammar?
Eh?
There is another great Tig, the original capital of the dwarves, Kalsharak. It was lost during the First Blight, and its people survived in isolation for hundreds of years. They re-emerged, some 20 years ago?
And you think they're close to the stone?
Orzammar can't help. What have I got to lose?
Yeah, no, this is not a game made for adults. Every time another break gets found, it's just not a game for adults. I don't know how this got an M rating, but apparently the nudity has been found.
I'm curious about Kalsharak's isolation.
The dwarves took heavy losses during the First Blight. To stop the Darkspawn from overrunning them, they closed off passages in the deep roads. Those that could retreated to Orzammar. Kalsharak was lost. They abandoned the city and its people, sealed them away with the Darkspawn.
I don't care.
They had to. Lose a Taig or lose everyone.
Children, families. It's unforgivable.
Sometimes people have to do unforgivable things.
You've heard, haven't you? That the Kalsharok dwarves were forced to change in order to survive.
Do they become deep
No
gnomes?
one's really sure what that means exactly.
When we find them, you can ask.
Oh god, please, let it be funny. Let that joke happen. Oh, that would be funny. Oh, I hate fucking facial recognition. Yeah, no, so the problem is apparently, like, the heads are too big in the game. And it's just, yeah, no, this was an hour of trying to make this character look like a female. Leave me alone, I try my best.
Are you sure Orzammar isn't hiding something?
What's going on
Pressing
with the
them for
background
information would be tricky. I could anger someone important. If Kalsharok doesn't turn out, I can go back to poking at Orzammar. But not before then.
So yeah, she's the first one apparently people found the nudity. What the fuck was that?
How do we get in touch with these Kalsharok dwarves?
Already working on it. You don't spend 10 years in the Inquisition without making contacts. I should have a meeting set up by the time we're ready to leave.
I have seen what she used to look like in the games. Alright, sorry. My trainer is checking in on Miko. What even is this room supposed to be? Was this just the devs got bored and put all the shiny things in one room? At least this trash is... I mean, you don't have to spend money on this game. I'm showing you it. Do you blame Mass Effect 4 for sprinting the fuck away from this thing? I don't know what's going to be funnier at this point. We're going to have Mass Effect, or this game, or Naughty Dog is actually making another game and it looks just as pretentiously stupid as their last one. Oh, I can't wait. As soon as I saw, and I tweeted out, people can confirm this. As soon as it was announced, I think I tweeted out, new train wreck, let's go! I don't know about you guys, but I get excited for bad games. Mostly because I get to laugh at them and get paid to play them. Yeah, Intergalactic. Such a generic name.
Something's come up. Evka dug around and found us someone who knows more about the Gloomhowler.
Anything useful?
Our new friend wants to talk in person. Figured you'd want to come along for this one.
I'm trying, damn it. I'm trying to make... Apparently you guys really like Keebler. Because you guys have been requesting Keebler in every game I do now. So Keebler has, weirdly enough, become everyone's favorite character. So who knew me making a completely racist joke character became the popular character? Alright, let's do these. At least you can... The only thing I can actually say is nice is you can fast travel directly to the missions. That is a nice touch. All jokes aside, that is actually a nice touch. Once again, of all the pictures, you went with that one, huh? I'm always bringing him. Wait, Sunday? Did it... Hold on a minute. Did it not change it again? Did it change it again? I made it Sunday Fun Day. What the fuck? Why does it do that? It's something with the stupid restreamer. I don't want it to change the name of shit. There we go. Thank you, Mike. I like that Mike shows up for the bad games. By the way, Mike, I showed Lunar Doctor Strangelove last night. He had never
Thanks for
seen
coming, Rook. I hope the Kalsharok dwarves have some answers.
What the fuck is going on now? Game, how do you always find a new way to break each time I play you? How? That is so impressive. You're like slowly dying. It's a Sunday. Yeah, it's something with the restreamer likes to change Twitch's name. I don't know why it does that. It's really annoying. God, I want it to be deep gnomes. That would be so damn fun. Or deep dwarves, I guess? I don't think they have gnomes. Deep dwarves? Oh yeah, the new I'm not playing the new Naughty Dog game. What the fuck is going on with this game? The game's louder than you? What? Let me see what's going on. Shouldn't be. Oh no. Did the crash reset my microphone again? Oh, it did. Motherfucker! Why? Oh, that's why. Okay, do I sound better to everybody? Do I sound better? So what's been going on is it's been trying to go through the, it's trying to go through a different sound port. It was going through the wrong microphone. So yesterday probably sounded like ass. Because it was going through the wrong mic. I'm going to fix that right the fuck now. Once switched a couple of things. Yeah, no, it was using a fucking webcam mic, so I'm not gonna have fun editing yesterday's stream. Oh god, yesterday's stream had to have sounded terrible. Oh, yesterday's stream had to have sounded awful. Actually, no, it didn't, because Mike would have bitched at me if it sounded bad.
I'm supposed to meet someone named Stalguard? He told me to come here. He seemed nice in his message.
This bitch is dumb. Then again, that's like every character.
So you don't actually know who or what this Stalguard is?
A new friend, I hope. We're supposed to meet Stalguard here.
Alcohol is always fine. I don't know if I should be worried or good about that. Nika, what's the matter, Becca? You wanted to move and get coffee.
There's a fight ahead.
Where? You guys can't handle the little baby?
Fantastic!
Nice hit, Brooke!
You play Avowed when it comes out, only if somebody buys it for me.
That has to be Stalguard.
I'm not willing to give them money.
Got it.
There we go. I fucking hate that switch on. Now I have to hear how bad yesterday's stream sounded.
Stalguard?
Yes.
Voice acting? No.
Lace Harding, of the Inquisition.
Wait, how do you know about...
And this is the one they call Rook? Emmerich, the Mortalitasi Fleshcrafter.
Imprecise, but it does have a ring to it.
So you've heard of us?
You have brought a strange assortment to our gates, Lace Harding.
I'm sorry, what the hell did they even give this man for voice direction?
We won't waste anyone's time. Can you help Harding?
Restless, this one.
I'm looking for someone touched by the ancients. Does that mean anything to you?
Yes.
Oh, yes, Daddy, please. Why is the audio dead?
The creatures there even more so.
Why does this game do this? Voice direction, please read the lines and leave. Sounds like a woman with the mentality, I can fix him.
You are staring.
What? No.
You want to know if you can see the corruption you hear we carry?
Sorry. I shouldn't have.
Are they actually shorter than her? Are the idiots just standing up there? No, okay.
A person will do almost anything to survive. That is what my people did. Become like the Darkspawn, or be destroyed by them.
Not much of a choice.
What do you mean you're like the Darkspawn?
Kal Sharok was abandoned to its fate many generations ago, when the Darkspawn first came. We lost many, some to the corruption, some by their own hand, and some found another way. Matuva Galta Satot. The stone is colder than death, as they say.
Oh my Christ. I wasn't expecting that one. I know what was causing it, but it was still really funny. We got to watch a midget dance. Also, he has some fucking thick-ass legs. Jesus. I need to do that every time he stops. I need to get in front of him. It's funnier. Oh, God. This game is only worth it for the glitches. I am, like, crying. That's how hard I'm laughing. Okay, I guess.
Darkspawn.
I spy trouble ahead.
That was great. Oh God, I God bless glitchy games. They are my bread and butter. Oh, if someone clips that, I need to probably send that to my friend. One of my friends is thinking of getting this game. He doesn't believe me how broken it is.
That looks like it hurt.
That one's ready. A solid blow.
Put music to it? Oh God, somebody please do that. Oh, somebody add different songs. That would be hysterical. Oh, that was great. Oh, I had to laugh. That was what I needed this morning. Also, why was he... Okay, people saw that, right? His legs were like stupidly thick.
Well struck. Well fought, bro.
Like at this point, we know the story's stupid, so it's not worth complaining about.
I made that one ready.
It's so perfect. That's why I'm also playing it so much, is I want to play it before they really start patching.
Didn't even know what hit him.
They gave him mother hips.
Is everyone intact?
They really did. No, let me get in front of you. It's funnier. Okay, we're in too big of an area to
Reminds
pull
me
it.
of the necropolis. Lacking the charm, of course.
Not far now.
Who is doing this poor bastard's voice?
grows too quickly these days, and it feels different.
You can feel the blight?
Many from Kalsharok can, somewhat. Long story. The corruption here has its root elsewhere. Destroy it, and this growth will become vulnerable.
Destroy the source of the blight growths? We can do that.
I will stay on guard here.
Is there any actual mods made for this game that aren't just sliders at this point? And, patches to make the game actually, you know, functional? Oh god, this shit is funny.
Heard ya.
This is almost on par with the Stray Souls game. It really sounds like an intern. Will you play Intergalactic if somebody sends it to you? You have to send it to me and give me money. But yes, if somebody sends it, I'll play it. I'll even invite Mike, because I don't have to suffer alone.
Lift's stuck. Looks like a rock wedged in the mechanism.
I might be able to help with that.
Because of course you can.
You got it.
They try so hard to make these characters useful. Why is this game so loud? I just lowered it. Are you joking? What the fuck is going... What the fuck did Indiana Jones do to my settings? Hold on, let me see if I can fix the settings. Give me a second. That's not what I want. That's the last thing I want. Why did the sound effects get put up that high? Tell me if that's better. Oh, yes. No, just knock out the sound. That's good, too. Why is the game so bad? I don't know. I just lowered the sound effects. That should help. Because they weren't that high before, I don't think. Thank you guys for catching the mic issue. That would have driven me crazy if I actually started recording, like, private videos. And that would have been like that. Why does the sound just randomly cut out? I don't think it's your setup. Because this is an EA game. So who at this point makes a more glitchy game? Bethesda or EA? Indiana Jones broke so hard it broke everything. I mean, it broke the Stream Deck. I couldn't get it to work the entire day yesterday. And it switched my audio to a different fucking microphone, which is fun. So I just turned that off. I disabled that, so once again I only have one mic. Bethesda, wow. Bethesda. Wow, that's God, that's a 100% vote for Bethesda. Oh, did anyone clip the Indiana Jones break yesterday? Let me know if you did, because I really want to put that up on the TikTok. Because that's all I use TikTok for, is just uploading the stupid clips. Why would you change? Stream Deck. Stream Deck. It's what I use for switching and recording. Not Steam Deck. I'm not putting this on my Steam Deck. Are you crazy? I like my Steam Deck. I mean, I also put it on Instagram. I do Instagram more than TikTok. You gotta put them in the Discord has a spot for clips.
I bet it's this way.
I don't know. You think it's the only fucking entrance? Dumbass. Why do they have the character saying them? Why am I asking an obvious question? I almost want to write a joke comic like this, but I don't want to waste the money on having to pay my artist. And I don't think he'll do it. This game has no faith in the player. It's okay, the players have no faith in the game. They think everyone's as retarded as them. I have brain damage. How am I still smarter than these guys? Fear and Hunger Game. Why does everyone keep asking about that fucking series? No, I don't have any interest in it. I'm not yelling at you, Neko. You're like the fucking 9th or 10th person this week alone that has asked about that game. It's weird. Wow, I just did all of your fucking jobs for you.
Right.
They're really neat. Yeah, but I just don't feel like it. Like I said, I'm not blaming you. I've said it before that I didn't really have an interest in it. It's just, it's so weird how that one specifically, people have been going nuts asking me about.
Of course.
That would have been
For a
so
moment
funny if
there,
it
it
went
was
away.
as though a malevolent gaze fell upon us.
Leave it to me. I'm on it.
Must not make gay joke. Oh, I was watching. We were watching movies, my friend and I, last night, and we were watching a. It was a like '90s movie from Canada, and it's got William Shatner in it as like this kid's like he tells the kid what to do type of thing in his head, but one of the bullies said something and I couldn't stop laughing because I don't know if I can say it. He just yells at the kid, "What are you, a little homo?" And I started laughing because I'm like, because my first thought is, can you imagine if they had said that like nowadays? Like that is such a 90s, early 2000 thing that people used to do. But oh, I couldn't stop laughing at that. That and the kid starts fighting the bully because the bully says that Han Solo can kick Kirk's ass, and the kid that's getting beat up tells Shatner that because Shatner's like, you know, you don't need to fight, you shouldn't fight. And then Shatner goes, kick that kid's ass. And I'm just like, yeah, that's about right. Oh! Don't kill me. For life if they did something like that nowadays. Oh yeah, there's no way in heck. But it was, I have to see if I can find the scene. It's like legitimately funny. It was like an indie movie from Canada, apparently. I have to get the name of it again. And we watched we watched an old Hammer movie that was terrible. Coming from someone that likes Hammer movies.
Well struck, dearest!
Oh yeah, no, the Shatner parts that I saw were corny as shit. Because I think they just let Shatner ad-lib most of his lines. I just love that. What did he say to you? You're not gonna like it. What did he say?
Coming at range.
Did he kick Kirk's ass? Beat his ass. I was just like, Jesus. So much for that whole you don't need to
I
fight
hate
thing.
fighting Darkspawn. And they're everywhere down here. What are the chances we won't see any more of them?
I feel so bad for the voice actors. Been watching the original series of Star Trek. Kirk says has trouble getting used to women on the bridge. I laughed. Yeah, no, I love the original series. The original series is amazing. Apparently, Lower Decks piss people off because my friend showed me an image from Lower Decks, and it's really confusing because they turn two characters gay, and it's really odd. So I know somebody that works on that series, so I might actually ask him what the hell that's about. Because I've heard nothing but good things about Lower Decks. That just seems an odd choice. I haven't watched Star Trek in forever, to be fair. Bad things about Lower Decks? I I mean, like I said, I know somebody that works on the series, so I've been wanting to see it, but it's supposed to have a lot of people that are big fans of Star Trek working on it. That's what confused me about it, is they slipped in some gay fan fiction, and everyone's really confused about it. Lower Deck's main character breaks Starfleet protocol constantly. She never gets in trouble, and everyone except her is an idiot. It's a bad, bad show. So it's just Voyager. It's just Voyager, is what you're telling me. It's literally just Voyager. And don't you fucking deny that. Because that was the joke when Voyager was out. Yes, it's Voyager. I don't get it. Which part? Okay, for those that don't know, Voyager, the running joke is Janeway, depending on who's writing her, is an awful fucking character who can do no wrong. Because one of the producers had a crush on her. She constantly breaks Starfleet protocol. Most of the show is awful.
Did anyone else see that? I thought I saw someone.
Someone down here?
Maybe it was just a shadow.
Stick constantly. It's that bad. I haven't watched Voyager yet, only seen a couple episodes. If you want to watch Voyager, watch the reviews by SF Debris. It's funnier that way. He literally has a version of Janeway called Evil Janeway, and it's really funny. Lower Decks is Family Guy in space, which is ironic because Orville is a better modern Star Trek than what we got. Well, McFarlane wanted to do a Star Trek, like an official one, and they yanked him around about it. Because that's why he made Orville. He legitimately is a huge Star Trek fan, and he wanted to do like a classical Star Trek.
We're not alone.
He made Orville to make fun of them for fucking with him, because they had promised him a series and then they never gave it to him. I have not seen Orville yet, but I have heard a lot of really good things about it. So Voyager is the weakest of the original Star Trek shows. Yeah, that's why everyone jokes about it. It is. It is absolutely the weakest. Say what you will about Enterprise. Most people can stand Enterprise more. Enterprise is also one of those series that once the producers got off the writers' asses, it started to get really good, and then it got canceled. All the bad parts of Family Guy mixed with the bad parts of Rick and Morty mixed with modern Star Wars. I don't want to go near that fucking series. Never mind. Never mind. That is what Upper Deck is about. I will avoid it then. Like I said, I've got no interest. I know somebody that works on the show. He's just a storyboard person, though. He doesn't do any of the writing. But he's like a major Star Trek person. That's why I was like, he told me that a lot of the people that work on it are Star Trek people. Like fans. That's why I was surprised by what I saw. I'm like, why did we turn these two characters specifically gay? It's Bashir and I can't remember the other guy. They turned Bashir and another guy gay for some reason. Which I didn't think Bashir was gay. I thought he was straight. I don't remember. Garrick? No matter how much you flush, you will keep getting dirty water. Bashir and the lizard guy? Lizardy guy? I have the picture of it. Yeah, I think that's the two. Garrick. Yeah. To be fair, it's been a while since I've watched Star Trek stuff. I'll watch the original series. It's about as much as I can stand other than a few reviews from SF Debris. I'm not, like, Next Generation's okay. Obviously, the first season's a little weak because they didn't have their footing yet. But I prefer the original series. Just don't make me watch the first movie. That fucking shit is boring. Bashir was a womanizer. That was the major... That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I... So why did they turn him gay? Is it like a... Has anyone seen that episode? Like, is it a one-shot thing? Is it like... a holodeck thing? Or is it actually that he's gay? Because I've seen the image, but I haven't seen the episode. He was straight. He kept trying to date the lady that had a worm put in her. That's what I thought. So has anyone seen that episode? Because I've seen the image. And I'm almost tempted to torture you people. Early on that he didn't mind that. Okay. I know they're from DS9. I've watched DS9. Not in a long time, but I've watched it. Are you telling me that my big powerful weapon can't break wood? But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, so what's the reason that they suddenly turned them gay, though? Hold on. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, I'll get you the picture. Because I am really confused by this. I'm not saving that on my computer. I want to know what the story behind this whole fucking thing is. That's what I'm talking about. It's weird. I know they obviously can't do it with Kirk and Spock. That would start too much of a shitstorm. But of all the characters, why though? Like, is there a joke in the episode? Is that like a holodeck episode? Because I can get that. Because written by Tumblr tards who ship those characters for no reasons. Probably for brownie points. Because I've seen they made some very obscure references to like the first series that I actually like the door and stuff. The show is I'm guessing body swap. That would make sense. The show I think got canceled. I don't think they're doing another season. Again, I've not watched it.
Let's destroy this blight and get out of here.
We might suffer in the Discord and watch it. I'm not watching Picard. I have my limits. That's the best I'm going to give it. Check boxes. I've heard that a lot of the media was actually requirements of... Oh, that would make sense. Yeah, it's weird. I have to look into that episode. I'm actually curious. I kind of want to see just how bad it is. The thing is, if you want a really good Star Trek story, a fun one, and I've suggested this for quite a while, there's a comic called Star Trek, I think it's either Versus or Meets Transformers, and they did it in the Star Trek animated style. It's really fun. I'm not just saying that because my friend is the artist behind it, who did the art. I'm saying go and check it out. It's actually a really fun story. I would love if they turn, and I don't think they can, but I would love that to be like a animated movie. Like in that style. You mix the 80s Transformers and the old animated Star Trek, and I think that would be perfect.
Lights cleared out. Think we can get through the door now? Let's go check with Veilguard.
Card was good, but I don't want to watch season 2. Yeah, that's what I've heard. This last season was actually supposed to be good. A lot of people have said that. But it's at the point that I think they're doing it because people are checked out from the series. Nobody really... If people just watch it to talk about how bad it is. I could care less. I'm not a big Picard person. Kirk can beat his ass. I'm just standing on that. I'll take Kirk over Picard. I've always been a Kirk girl. Well, technically, no, I'm a Spock girl. I'd rather have Spock. I think so would every other woman. I also kind of wish we brought back the original, like, outfits from the first Star Trek, because I like the dresses and stuff. Ready for the TikTok? Oh yeah, no. I really wish we weren't banning TikTok. Because we don't need those damn things getting free on the internet. It's bad enough every so often when... See, people are celebrating that, and they legitimately forgot what happened with the Tumblr thing. Like, we had them contained. We're about to free the things that need to stay contained again. The last time it was hard enough. Why are we going to let this happen again? They're going to crawl over YouTube and everything else.
You did good work. The blight growths have weakened.
So, we can keep going?
Yes. Come.
I wish Tumblr had never banned porn. then we wouldn't have to worry about them. The only good thing is basically Reddit has become the new thing of Tumblr people. Like, they basically hide on Reddit now. Because they don't like Twitter now that we can make fun of them. I'm only the one that noticed that Picard always talks down to humans about how to behave, but accepts that most patriarchal traditional alien cults, like, it's weird. Yeah, well, Kirk will just go in and beat ass. That's why I like Kirk. Give me the original crew and I'm happy. They have nowhere else to go. Thank you for gifting subs, Nerdy Texan. No, they hide on Blue Sky. I have been seeing, there's an account that's been leaking the stuff from Blue Sky.
Yes,
Holy
of
shit,
course.
that's been funny.
But who are we meeting?
Those people are
I will
unhinged
let
to
her
a
speak
dangerous
for
degree.
herself, but we of Kal Sharok revere her deep for being one.
The things those people are saying
They
are
say
kind of
she
scary.
was once from Orzammar, but she speaks very little of her past.
Blue Sky is all still
There was
teenage.
blight
The
everywhere
funnier thing is,
outside
if you
of-
want to look this up, the guy that started Blue Sky was the guy that originally, I think his name is Jack Dorsey, I think. The guy who started Twitter. That's the guy who made Blue Sky. So, no joke, Blue Sky became so toxic, he literally came back to Twitter and told people not to go on Blue Sky. Which I think is hysterical. OG Star Trek was a breath of fresh air compared to the contrived writing. Well, the thing is, people don't remember this. Star Trek broke a lot of ground on TV. You had the first kiss between a white and a black person. They wanted to push the envelope a lot more with what they could do, and they weren't able to, but they did
Doors.
try.
But here, it's clean.
Like,
This person I'm going to see, I think she's keeping the blight away somehow.
Blue Sky is an echo chamber.
The song.
We'll literally have sex with
Do
anything.
you
Yeah,
hear
you
it?
will.
Coming from all around us.
They say lyrium sings, but I have never heard it quite so distinctly.
It feels like it's echoing through my entire being. Like I'm part of the melody, and it's calling me home.
They go home. The way I see it, Blue Sky is for the left and Post is for the crazies. Post is one of the funnest places that I hang out because nobody has any filter on
I would love
Post.
to look around more. Do you think Stelgard would mind?
I think you'd be fine with it. Yeah, no, I know Charizard. Yeah, well, progression, people... I've said this before. People don't know nowadays what actual racism is. If you haven't actually experienced shit, because I'm one of the people that have experienced actual racism, and especially because I understand back then, like, there were big issues going on. Nowadays, they want those issues back because they have nothing. Like, I can't remember what Star Trek writer it was, but they said that Star Trek had never been progressive until they started writing it. And everyone, even Star Wars people, were lampooning the person for it, for saying something so stupid. Like, the other side, the other fandom were, you know, the joke that Star Trek and Star Wars people hate each other, which has never been true. It's one of those where it's like, you even have the people that Star Trek people are supposedly enemies with calling bullshit on you. Yes, progressives with a, yeah, quote-unquote progressives. There's a lot of interesting stories from the original
We have
Star Trek.
arrived.
Hell, I'm curious about that. Thank you, I'm glad you're a fan. So, I want to know this for my nerds in the, and don't look it up, you're not allowed to look it up. Which actor was the reason Star Trek got picked up?
I
The original
don't see
series.
anyone.
Who was the big actor in
She's
the
waiting.
show? Messing with people who throw racism around and assume I'm white. Look, no offense, but by your screen name, I was gonna say you're probably Asian. No. No. Both of you are wrong on that one. It's the one no one expects. Leonard Nimoy wasn't really, wasn't a big actor at that point. Bones. Yeah, Nerdy Texan got it. It was Bones. He was the big actor because he had been a Western actor. Spanish Inquisition. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. The lady? Which one? The one that slept with, which one? Which one? The one that slept with, Jean? Because that was all of them.
Thank you for leading her here, Stalguard. They call me the Oracle.
Why are you a giant stone? Why are you a giant stone?
Careful, Harding.
She has nothing to fear.
All this. Is this what I am? Am I like you?
I cannot tell you what you are. Look within and remember. Remember when the Earth was alive and the Titans walked the land. In one voice they sang a chorus of creation and of connection.
Isatuno. The song.
When the Titans fell, we awoke, but the melody was already lost.
The dwarves.
We were always just shattered fragments of a greater whole.
The stone sense. My magic. It's Titan magic. But why? Why did this happen? Why do I remember Isatuno? What happened to the Titans?
We turned them into a midget because we thought it'd be funny?
There's something else here. It's found you.
Okay, so has this series ever had Titans before, or is this new? I ask knowing people are going to say they don't fucking know. It's like this in Spock's interactions. Oh yeah. Bones and Spock's interactions were some of my favorites. You can tell sometimes when the characters were trying not to laugh.
I didn't do anything!
I didn't see anything. There we go. Wow, that did nothing.
What's clear? Fascinating.
Deep Stalkers. That construct probably riled up the wildlife.
Watch the teeth!
Don't mind me just stealing shit while you two don't fight. I might try that Marvel Rivals game this week with Minute if you guys are interested in that. It'll be a late night stream. By the way, if you're on YouTube and you want to donate, there are links in the description. Just saying. They found a way to put a mech suit in fantasy games. Listen here, you little shit. We've been doing that in our D&D group for years. We put the Doom armor in ours, but at least we made it cool. I say playing a little fucking bunny cleric. Oh, by the way, our little bunny cleric, Freya, will actually be back soon. Better game. I actually do... I'm going to do, and I'm going to spoil this. This is going to be way down the line in the comic. We're going to do like a fantasy thing, because we do multiverse, which now I hate saying that. Thank you, Disney, for ruining the multiverse. It was always planned in the comics. But, we plan on doing a fantasy thing, and just understand, you guys know my sense of humor, and the way I don't take shit seriously for very long, so you can only imagine what the fuck there's going to have happen in the comic when we do fantasy. Escaflowne is mech in a fantasy anime. There's plenty of those. They were coined in the third Titles DLC. Okay, so it is a thing. Thank you, Lee. Oh god, we have 2 Asians! Oh no, we've got an Asian on Twitch and we got an Asian on YouTube. Can we get them to fight? Or could they get along? I have like a weirdly large Asian fan base. Jokes aside. It's awesome.
Everyone alive?
Did you feel it? Fury. Such fury. And with you as its mark.
Yeah, when we did, Mike will have to confirm this because he's the one that does most of the writing for D&D. I just give my input a lot of times, unless I come up with a stupid idea, which is how we got Crippled Island, which was my first campaign. But I think if I remember, Mike, if you're still here, if you haven't fallen asleep or dealing with other things, it was a mecha, wasn't it, when you did yours? It's not multiple VAs. I think what they're doing is like a different... I think it might be, but I think they're just doing an echo like type effect on her.
Me? But why?
Insert a billion Asians joke. Listen here. The one time we had a French dude yell at Aurora and I, every Asian on the internet came after that dude. That was... God, I wish I screen capped that. I really do wish I had screen capped that. That was probably one of the funniest Twitter interactions. We don't even know where they were coming from. They just appeared out of nowhere. Like, all Asians sensed it and came to make fun of the French dude. It was like a 3-day massacre. It was so funny. I really, and Aurora has confirmed this happened. I really wish I had screen capped it. Once that dude admitted that he was French, that was a death sentence for him. Because if you guys don't know, this guy got really offended because I had called Aurora Uncle Asian. Because, you know, he wants you guys to call him Uncle Asian. This guy had gotten offended, and I shit you not said, this might offend other Asian people. Which I still don't understand, because they're literally Asian. Aurora comes from Malaysia, you know, it kind of has it in the name. But he ended up taking it from whispers here into Twitter to make like a big scene out of it. And Aurora got like two other Asians involved. I think Chinese and I think the other guy was Mongolian that joined in. And then out of nowhere, it was like a call. Every Asian country out of nowhere came in and fought. And then the guy admitted that he was white and French, and boy, that was a death sentence. They just started making frog jokes in every Asian language. It was great. And it was going for like 3 days until I think the guy deleted his account. Malaysian, you mean that island that... It was so funny. Even Aurora's like, we just know, we sense it. We can sense it. We can sense the dumb white man. We must go and destroy him. We're like, where the shit does all these
The
people...
new magic. It could be seen as a threat.
There are horrors in the depths. They have awakened to you now. Look within for your answers, and beware.
No, wait! I have more questions!
She does that. Riddles, riddles, riddles. Oh, I'm a rock.
But those weren't answers! She gave me nothing! Come back! Make her come back!
Harding?
Ugh!
Okay, why does every fucking thing have to do this? Why? It's not... You can do the riddle thing, but it gets so fucking old when every single fantasy thing does this. Stop it! With the fucking every mystical thing knows the answer, but here's a riddle. And the character's going to have a little hissy fit. Did you see that animation look bad? I'm just used to it at this point. It's like they all appeared out of tunnels. It was funny. It really was. I wish... I gotta go back. That was a couple of years ago. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. It was the funniest interaction. Like, at some point, Aurora and I just stopped. We just let it happen.
It's alright. I'm alright. Sorry.
Riddle me this, Protag.
We're done. Let's just get out of here.
Wow, she bipolar? Ha! I love how he's like, what the fuck? I don't know what to tell you. I love the dude's shrug, like, I don't even know. Why am I here? Hi there, Kiwi Con. Are you doing okay? For everyone worried about Miko, she's sleeping here. I'm not going to be taking her with me when I go shopping later. By the way, does anyone need a link to the Discord so that you can keep up with the stupidity? Emmerich remains based. He just watches all this shit. He doesn't care. They're not dead. I think I like Emmerich because he reminds me of Arch's character from Season 2 of D&D. Because Arch, my little brother, played a necromancer. And the running joke... Because I joined in the first few sessions as the princess. I was the only one that kept remembering he was playing a woman, so everybody else kept calling his character a guy. Ain't you need a membership to join the Discord? Nope, you have certain areas in the Discord for supporters and areas just for normal people. The writers must think being annoyed with little inconveniences is relatable. I mean, I would have used this power she has for evil.
I know the Oracle didn't go the way you hoped, but you gotta keep your chin up.
I'm disappointed. That's really all there is to it. Maybe it was silly of me to hope all my questions would be answered. Maybe if we hadn't been interrupted by that attack. This was supposed to be a good thing.
One small hurdle doesn't erase what's about this.
I just wish I knew what to do.
Stop being a little bitch.
We can't let this distract us from the elven gods.
I'm not distracted. I'm confused and concerned. But I suppose we do have other problems.
It's repeating animation.
I'm grateful for all your encouragement. This would be so much harder without your support.
Anytime,
Safe
Harding.
and inoffensive dialogue.
Anytime.
I love it.
Harding left the Oracle's sanctum disappointed. Maybe she'd expected too much. Maybe there were no answers to be had. Seething with questions, she forgot the Oracle's dire warning. But far below the surface, something was moving. Determined to be seen, and fighting to be remembered.
Oh, I don't care about the dwarfs. Time for Tosh. No, I don't think she has any more right now. Narrator, are you as bored as the gameplay? He sounds like it. Look, at least he made a good paycheck out of this, hopefully. I'm telling you, we're gonna see more and more studios getting shut down. I think, people are saying that this might be the new game by Naughty Dog. I'm getting a recap of what you did. Oh, is it the AI thing? Because I don't see that. Is it doing the AI thing, Young? You know, I wanted to be really evil and make a joke about your name, but I don't think you deserve that joke. I think you can probably figure it out. I don't care about this game, but I'm here for Pure in the chat. Love you too, Tack. You put up with this stupid bullshit. It's a shame. I used to be a fan. I've said this before. I have a like an official precursor egg. I have all the Jack and Daxter statues. I was a huge Naughty Dog fangirl. And then The Last of Us 2 existed. Let's do one more mission. And then we'll do a little indie. Because I have to go soon to do some shopping, so I'm just waiting to see when that happens. Because I'm waiting for somebody to confirm. And now everyone hears, oh, by the way, we're still working on physicals for the comic. I'm still working with our shop about that. I am going to send out to a select few people some comics. What I am sending out to those that are getting one, which Nerdy, give me your address later. They are misprints. Because we are going with a different printing company, because the printing company that we used for the con fucked up badly, so we're using a bit more of an expensive printing company next time. But just understand those that get the current issue 2, and I think I have enough of issue 1, if not I'm going to have to order them, so I may not be able to ship them out yet. You're probably going to get rare misprints. I like Tango Studios. Yeah, that was kind of bullshit. There are studios that don't deserve to get like, here's the problem with this. There are the problem with when studios get shut down, I don't think studios should get shut down. And I know people are going to scream about that and stuff. Here's what I think should happen, and hear me out on this. Studios should not be shut down. You should fire everyone, like, on the upper echelon, and bring in people that know what they're doing. And give the studios another chance. Because remember, it's not the lower people. It's not like the people who are doing the programming and stuff like that. It's the higher up people that are causing all of the issues. But who gets the blame? It's the writers. It's the I need to clean my fucking keyboard. It's the writers. It's the fucking directors. It's the producers. But who gets the fucking shaft? Because we know the writers and the producers are going to go somewhere else and get a job anywhere. Like, it frustrates me because I know people that work in the industry and they don't deserve this shit. Testers, people, like, I don't believe this game had any testers. Like, it's a shame. You can potentially bring a studio back from the brink of destruction if you do it right and you bring in people that know what they're doing. But they're not, companies aren't willing to. Let's face it, there really is an issue going on in gaming right now for AAAs, and they deserve it. Fuck. That they're hard to... Absolutely, yes, you're right. They are hard to fire. Like, you can't get rid of Neil Druckmann, or whatever you say his name, because he's the CEO, he's the fucking director, and he's now the fucking writer for Naughty Dog. So everybody else has to do what he says. That's why, as much as people laugh about studios shutting down, and it is funny, I feel bad for the underlings, like the modelers, the programmers, the sound people. Hopefully they all get jobs rather quickly. Because none of them deserve this shit. I guarantee you everybody that worked on this game was in such a crunch it's not funny. Indies and public releases so they can put their stupid crap. Yeah, I've heard about that. I know a couple indie developers. Like, say what you want, and I know people don't like me because I do adult games. Hey, guess where, as weird as this sounds, guess where developers are free and nobody touches them? Believe it or not, you have no one wanting to touch those games. Like, nobody wants to mess with them. Nobody wants to put DEI or DIE and all that shit in there. Adult games. Mature games, like adult games, are the Western front of gaming right now. Nobody wants to touch them, so they can do what they want. There's plenty of things they shouldn't be doing. Don't think I'm defending them. There are plenty of games they shouldn't be doing. But you don't see groups... You have it every so often. But a lot of devs are left alone. Because everyone doesn't want that stigma. And I know devs, I'm not joking, and I will never say the names, obviously, because I don't want them in trouble. I know people that make adult games that work in the industry. And they have to use, obviously, they have to use fake names and stuff. But they work in the industry. Why do they do it? And I've asked one of them, and he literally told me, because I wanted him to come on anonymously for an interview. And he couldn't do it. He couldn't risk his voice, being out there. The reason that they do adult games isn't because they're some kind of pervert. It's because they're free to do what they want. They can write what they want. They're more free. Yeah, card companies are making life difficult. Look what happened to me. I got fucking demonetized. I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna be more careful with stuff. I'm very careful with games I do and stuff. But... like, if you want the Wild West of gaming, and a lot of really caring devs, it really is adult areas. People think I'm joking about that. I have gotten a lot of support from adult devs. Like, when I got demonetized, I had a ton of developers sending me messages seeing if they could help in any way. And they were all people that worked in the adult area of gaming. And... it's a shame that it gets... I understand in a way why it is the way it is, but at the same time, it's not fair. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I have seen worse shit in AAA games than I have seen in porn games. I'm gonna use Last of Us 2 as an example, and I don't have to say anything else on that.
Hey there, Rook.
But car companies are putting the squeeze on Japan right now. Car companies are putting a squeeze on everybody. I think if I remember, isn't the government going after one of them here? Card companies might be doing the bidding of really nasty people. Yeah, I know about that. How careful can you be when they don't even give a reason for demonetization? I took down a 2 million view video. I've taken down probably about 50 videos at this point to re-edit. So when I'm not on stream with you guys, do you want to know what I'm doing? If I'm not recording for patrons, I'm editing. That's all I'm doing right now is re-editing older videos. Because I'm willing to do that shit. I hate doing it. Like, somebody that's helping us check videos literally sent me a message last night because they're giving me a list of videos and said, this is really stupid. It's a fraction of a second and I had to download the video and continuously put it in slow mode just to catch half a tick of a titty. But you might want to get rid of that spot. Like, that was probably the funniest message I've gotten. He's like, it's a half a tick of a titty. He's like, I had to keep pausing it and slow-moing it just to make sure it was a titty. No idea, but here, several card companies are refusing to let their cards work in Japan until they fix it. I use an international card. Like, I can't get paid out for adult sites unless I use an international card, and you can't use it in a lot of places here. Half second of a titty. Yeah, it was literally like a fraction of a second of a titty. But everybody is being really careful, obviously trying to help me. Poop flash, stop, enhance. Basically, a lot of people are helping me, and thank you to everybody who is helping check videos. It is a nightmare, and I gotta go do all the editing. But it is... I have gotten some really funny messages from those that check the videos. Oh, have you guys seen that? So, everybody here is awesome, and a lot of you guys tweeted YouTube with, like, the naked yoga, the sex in the MRI, like, the comic dubs, like, a bunch of different stuff. YouTube's in panic mode and telling people to give them the information on those videos to take them down. And it's not going to happen. They're just trying to save face at this point. Most people wouldn't be able to see that. Yeah, but we don't know what set off. The problem is we don't know what set off everything. They refuse to tell us. Like, my partnership is a very awesome group, and they have a YouTube rep. Obviously, most partnerships do. The YouTube rep, the person who works for YouTube, could not access the videos that were causing it. YouTube wouldn't let them see it. I need more pew pew Molcar stuff from Japan. Oh, why does it have to be so expensive? I want those really cute humidifiers I showed you guys yesterday. They're so adorable. I want them, but they're $75. I can buy anything from Japan. I've never had a problem. They're using educational tag for protection. Oh, I know. I refuse to do that because then there's a chance it'll go on YouTube Kids, and I don't want to risk that.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
it's
tagging
bad.
along,
Behind the
Luke.
scenes, it's bad.
Those feelers I put out about the Gloomhowler turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. This is Davrin and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
Oh, somebody wants to see the Molcar thing I'm talking about? Hold on, let me go snag it. Do I still have it in the... Why do you people talk so much in the general chat? I have it still in there, don't I? It's in there. There it is. I'll show you guys. Somebody DM'd me and said what it is. It's in the general chat if anyone wants to see it, but I need a new humidifier. Mine broke. And these are fucking adorable, and I would love them. Look at how cute they are. Look at what Japan gets. Look at what Japan gets, guys. Aren't these adorable? Oh, I want them. They're so cute. It's got a potato. It's got potato in there, or Rambo, because Rambo looks like potato. And a Kirby. I would use these, actually. They're so cute. Oh, they're so cute. I want them for my collection. I love Molcar. I love Molcar. It's so cute. So cute. I saw a blanket yesterday and I fell in love. Okay, people are now asking for more Molcar merch. Somebody's DMing me going, show me the Molcar merch. You're just trying to distract me from this game. You're trying to distract me from the game, but I'll take it. I'll show you another thing I was laughing at. I kind of want to get this stuff, but I don't want to spend money with Miko's medical issues. But look at this. This is so funny. Come on, load. Don't be a dick. Look at this. It's a blanket. It's a blanket. Look at how cute it is. It's a Molcar blanket. This is what I do when I'm editing. I take breaks and look at cute things. I'm a fucking mom. Oh, it's sold. No! The other one's sold that I want to show you guys. No! Oh, this was so funny and it sold. No, somebody bought my little Molcar. Oh, I wanted it. I wanted to snuggle the Molcars. You take breaks to look at Poey Molcars. That and to play with my guinea pigs and dogs. There's a hint. If you ever want to make me squeal, send me Molcar stuff. I love Molcar. I have a giant... Somebody sent me a giant Shiro plushie. I have a Shiromaru plushie in my closet. That was adorable. Thank you, sir. Oh, Tack coming in with the fucking awesomeness. Saw a copy of Molcar at GameStop. It's a fun game. Just know if you buy the American version, it's missing one of the mini games. I have the Japanese and the American version. I'm really kind of sad because I wanted to get, and I'll show it to you. I really wanted to get this. I'll show you. And I missed my chance at it, and I'm a little sad. Let's see if I can find it again. I wanted to get this from Play Asia. Where is it? This. Because, you know, I have to carry around stuff for the guinea pigs when I take them to the vet and stuff. By the way, thank you to everyone who sent stuff for the guinea pigs. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? But they sold out and I'm sad. Look at that. It's so fucking cute. It's adorable. I love it. The best part is it looks like Rambo. It looks like Rambi. It's so cute. I love Molcar. And then again, I've got 7 guinea pig rescues. Doing 7... Oh. That'll be interesting. We needed a break, so I brought in cute. You're welcome, everybody. I promise you, by the way, when the Molcar movie is out for us to watch, Mike and I will watch it with everybody on the kick. We're gonna watch the Molcar movie. I'm very excited for it, and I don't think Mike wants anything to do with it, which makes it funnier. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because he's not here, and I'm gonna tell you a secret. He likes the guinea pigs. He thinks they're cute. He won't admit it. He pets them when he's here. He's more in love with Miko, though. Up.
This is important to us. No time to be shy about it.
We're here to help.
My name's Valia. When I heard about Wise Helped, what happened... I once trained to be a Grey Warden, but I left before the joining.
It's not for everyone.
It wasn't that. It's... I'm the one who found the griffin eggs, before they hatched.
I've got about 1,000,000 questions. But why come to us now?
You would use that as a range bag? Yeah, that would work. I was gonna use it for carrying guinea pig treats and stuff. Like when I take them to the vet, I was gonna use it for guinea pig treats. I should show you guys one day. They're bags for the vets. So every guinea pig has their own bag. Because a bunch of fans were really awesome and sent carriers. So, Kisa and the girls have a Batmobile. Mage and Harvey have the Mystery Machine. And Rambo and Butters has, what is it? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles van. And they're actual carriers. They're animal carriers. But we use them for the guinea pigs and everyone thinks it's amazing. Make all the boomers at my local range cringe in pain. It's adorable, though. It's cute, though.
I knew some of the wardens who were caring for the griffins. Remy and Lancet. I think I know what killed them.
The Gloom Howler. It's a Grey Warden, isn't it? An elf.
But that's all we know.
Yes. Her name was Isaiah. I found her diary. She was a mage. She blighted all the griffins during the fourth blight.
What?
Upon direct orders from the first warden at the time. She had no choice. This was centuries ago.
I am not eating Vegemite. If that's what you sent me, there's no way in hell. I've asked Mike if he's willing to try some of the stuff you sent. It is at the P.O. box, by the way. I got the confirmation this morning. So it's there. I just have to pick it up next week when I go to the doctor's.
Why would they do that?
In her diary, Isaiah said the blight was going badly. The wardens couldn't win. They turned to blood magic. The griffins fought harder, longer.
I see where this is going.
Isaiah didn't want to do it. But orders were orders. It won the war.
But then...
The griffins became rabid. They turned against the wardens.
So then the first warden turned against them.
He ordered them all destroyed.
That's why they're extinct.
I hope you sent Australian licorice, because Mike wants that. Believe so, just needed consent to group rules. Alright. Yep, just do that. I'll let you in. Whoop, not the button I wanted. Fuck you. Thank you for agreeing to the rules. I don't like it. I'm sorry, I completely blanked out. What the fuck are we talking about?
I can understand why this Isaiah is so pissed.
She felt betrayed by the wardens, forcing her to do it. As penance, she hid the remaining eggs with a protective spell.
I'm sorry, I'm reading all the names. Let me read these. So there's Vegemite, Milo, or Milo, however you say it, Wet Bix, Shapes, and Tim Tams. I'm sorry. Australians just don't know what real language is. You just make up sound effects and say that's food.
She followed the clues and found them.
That was 400 years ago. She shouldn't even be alive.
Her last entry said she left for her calling.
Then she's probably in the deep roads. Blighted. Twisted.
Hassan? I was there the day you hatched. You've grown.
Okay, so I don't need to go shopping till a little later. And Americans will use anything except metrics to measure things. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, why do I have 3 dogs in my room? Jack, what's the matter, bud? Jackie Backy? This is what happens when you have pets sometimes, especially special needs pets.
He's a scrapper. Doesn't back down from a fight.
Always squabbling with his brothers and sisters. I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
Ah, so you're the reason Davron's been hunting mushrooms instead of monsters.
Anything for the prince.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
There should be. Griffins give the wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers and sisters, whatever it takes. We owe them so much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
Hassan is cute. I like Hassan. I do like their griffin design. I think that's kind of neat.
This
It looks
is
like a Muppet.
good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloomhowler is.
No, but the other wardens will keep looking. The Gloomhowler, Isaiah, can't hide forever.
Jack heard Vegemite and panicked. I don't know, maybe Australians used to own them. Or peanut butter. Actually, Jack's not a huge peanut butter dog. Because we give them different treats, and he's very picky on treats. For a dog that used to live out on the streets most of its life, he's a very picky eater. Miko right now is getting lots of treats because she has to have a lot of medicine. So she thinks she's getting a lot of treats.
We miss Weishaupt sometimes.
Sometimes.
Me too.
We stand Hassan and Manfred. Yeah, we do in this chat. You fucking better stand Hassan and Manfred. It looks like a fucking Muppet. That's why I like it. Speaking of, did anyone hear about that Muppet debacle that happened? There was a Muppet fan, like, what's it called? Muppet History? The people that run it are apparently degenerates? How bad is Vegemite? I've never had it. So apparently there's a fan, like, I guess fan social media thing called Muppet History, and I used to follow them, but they apparently, like, the guy that runs it and his wife will hit on women to try to sleep with them and attack other Muppet creators because they sell merch and they don't want anyone to, be competition for them, and this is fucking Muppets. This is a children's thing. Well, there's older, there's adult Muppet stuff, but, like, it's so weird because I didn't think there were that many Muppet stuff, but there's apparently a lot of people who do Muppet stuff, and, like, they were threatening people, and, like, they were hitting on all the women, and it's weird. Yeah, I didn't know the Muppet community was toxic either. I saw a video on it, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? It's the Muppets. The funnier part is the video I watched, the guy is legitimately trying not to laugh, because it's just such a weird thing. Yeah, neither did I, because I used to follow Muppet History for a little while, but they kind of got annoying. So I stopped following them, but then I heard about this and I started laughing. I'm like, really? Like, supposedly the guy sent dick pics or something? It was weird. It's like, why are the degenerates getting into, like, wholesome stuff? And yeah, I know, people make a joke about me being a degenerate. Believe it or not, most of you know me. I'm about as vanilla as you can get in real life. But I just do, I'd like to say, again, I do adult games as a job. It's not, I enjoy some of the stories, like, of course, Akabar stuff and things like that, but why is it the supposed degenerates, which I'm supposed to be, are the wholesome ones, and the wholesome ones are absolutely disgusting people? Does anyone find that kind of funny? That the people that are supposed to be horrible, degenerate, slut whores, which I've been called numerous times, are really wholesome, and then you have the people who are the wholesome creators end up being really weird freaks? It's so weird. I'm not a succubus, I'm an eldritch god, thank you very much. Mother of 1,000 young. No, I'm serious. People are surprised by this. I write a comic for kids, and for adults, obviously. I spend most of my time taking care of pets and doing animal rescue. I donate a lot of stuff you guys send me to children's hospitals and to, like, fundraising and charity stuff, and I don't make it known, because why the fuck would I? It's not something you should make known. Just do it because you're doing it. It's like, I don't hit on my fans. I don't try to sleep with my fans. None of you stand a fucking chance with me, no offense. I would never date a fan. That's disgustingly stupid. It's so weird. They hold the fart. Oh, that's weird. Mother of 1,000 young, what's the difference? Well, you see predators in nature use disguises to approach the prey. I remember, wasn't there a Stone Toss comic about that? They grew up with those contents. Well, I mean, I grew up with the fuck out. I am.
I'm almost getting used to this city again, but it still needs fewer Venatori.
No, I'm sorry. I don't understand it. I grew up with the Muppets and stuff like that. I still, well, remember, I also used to work in animation, so I was a writer, and an animator for a short time before the accident. So, like, I'm very heavy into, like, children's media and stuff because I'd like to get back into it as a job. But I don't understand it because it's really weird how the wholesome creators seem to be the worst fucks in the entire universe. Oh yeah, Miyazaki's supposed to be an asshole, yeah. Although it was funny seeing him fan out about Arikawa. But
I'd like to further explain.
Well, look at
the
Junji
undead,
Ito.
if I may.
He's so wholesome and funny.
I do not understand necromancy even a little bit, Emily. But the undead are still dead.
Say, for the sake of theory, we imagine an undead being that could transcend death. They might pass through it just as we...
What
The
is even
shadow
supposed to be
dragons
over
have all but disappeared. What happens now?
What is this? Where is the person? Why
Let's
is there an
continue
invisible
our
person?
discussion. Say, for the sake of theory, we imagine an undead being that could
Yeah, most horror people are
transcend
actually really
death.
wholesome.
They might pass through it just as we would walk through a doorway to the room beyond.
The Enthotep is a
Passing
bitch.
through the doorway
He's
of
also
death
not even
is still
real.
death,
He's
Emma.
not even Lovecraft. He wasn't
Perhaps.
created by Lovecraft. Don't even start that fight with me. I like Neil Enthotep though. He's a major a-hole. I know, I'm not talking about like big I'm just talking about YouTubers and stuff. It's fucking bizarre. And like social media people. It's fucking bizarre. Like I get called some horrendous names by people. You'd be surprised how many people told me I deserved to be demonetized and that I am scum. I had a lot of people calling me that. And it just makes me laugh that all these people that are like, we like the Muppets, we're wholesome, we're for kids, do degenerate ass shit. Hush, Azeroth is speaking. Azathoth is speaking. You're not daddy, don't even try it. Did not grow up with MLP, but when I went on, I watched it unironically and ironically and started liking it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Are you talking about the original, or are you talking about the newer stuff? I grew up watching Transformers, He-Man, stuff like that. I was a girl, but I started watching. There's nothing wrong with like a guy or a girl getting into the other side. I still haven't, I forgot what you are, Tack. I legitimately forgot. Oh, the Gen 4 stuff? If you want to laugh, go watch the very original shit. I can't remember what you are, Tack. I know you've told me. I just never can remember. I keep thinking you're a girl because of your screen name.
Not anywhere.
Steven Universe and Undertale fandoms competing for worse. There's a lot. I hate fandoms. I try to stay to myself. I have a couple people like in the Transformers fandom I know. I know a bunch of people in the Ghostbusters fandom. I tend to stay to myself because I see how fandoms act. I'll say the Ghostbusters fandom is pretty chill. The only thing I've ever seen the Ghostbusters fandom do is actually come out of their way to help people. And do charity events. So I can't really bitch about them. They're one of the nicer fan bases. Transformers fan base is autistic. No, nothing needs to be said. The Sonic fan base scares me. I avoid most other ones. I guess Undertale's still going. There are no women and the internet and all children are FBI. That's true though. That's true. Do you read manga? I do. They're awesome. Mangaka. Oh! Yeah! Yeah, I've seen those! I want to get the Mountains of Madness one. I'm hoping somebody sends the hardcover for my birthday. Yeah, I saw it at the store and I fell in love with it. The manga? Yeah, I really hope someone sends that to me for my birthday. Oh, that hardcover is so sexy. People on the Discord can tell you I said this. I literally tweeted, I put it up on the Discord when I saw it, and I said, hey, look, this is what sex looks like. Yeah, no, I've seen it. It looks really good. Bought them for me, Axmas. They're so good. Oh, God, I need to get the other ones on my wish list so badly. I do have an Amazon wish list. You don't have to send me anything. Oh, I forgot we were doing a Neve thing. You can enjoy things and not bother with the fandoms. That's what I do. Like, I don't really bother with the Godzilla fandom, but I'm a huge Godzilla fan. Like, again, I'm a huge Batman fan, and I really only know a few people in the fandom. I've really not heard about the fandom for Batman doing anything major, but I don't trust people. I'm a huge Shadow fan. I have no idea if that has a fandom. I'm a Looney Tunes fan, and I don't even know if that has a fandom.
There's dangerous fanatics, then there's Alia. She's loose in Ducktown, and we're in the dark.
What's the plan?
The threads in Alia's Venatori are at war. That might slow Alia down, but until...
So what you say, Cyber Knight. It's true, many fans can't see people for who they are. Here's a fun story. Most of you know, I did 2 interviews with David Kay, and I'm friends with him. Very awesome individual. Somebody got really, really mad about the last... And it's still there. You can read the comments. People got mad about the last interview I did because he was talking about his anxiety during the pandemic and about how he likes to do, he's doing a YouTube channel about alcohol, because he likes, you know, wines and stuff like that, and he likes talking about them. We had a few people go absolutely insane in the comments section and get offended that Megatron likes talking about adult things. Like, they were actually mad that David K was talking about adult issues, because according to them, it ruined Megatron for them. Because they couldn't see the voice actor is not the character. Because people think I'm joking about that. That is true. There are people who cannot see the voice actor as a human being. It is scary when you witness it in person. And I have. Because according to them, Megatron, according to one person, and I think I screen capped it because I think he deleted his comments, Megatron wouldn't have anxiety. And Megatron wouldn't drink alcohol. Which is stupid. Somebody also got mad because David K was talking about his kids. Again, watch the interviews. They're very fun. I need to get him back on again. But people were getting upset that, because I let people that I interview just talk about, you know, their own life and whatever they want to talk about. I let people ask questions, and I let just the actors talk about whatever they want. That's why a lot of actors like to come back on the channel. These people were angry that the voice actor was talking about adult situations. It's so weird when you see this shit. And trust me, I have seen this kind of shit in person at conventions. There are people who legitimately cannot see people as anything but their characters. It is a real thing. And it is a very weird thing to see. Like, if you think it's a joke, you can go read some of them. A lot of them I deleted because they started threatening. And again, I'm friends with David K. I can get him back on the channel if I want to. I showed him some of them, and he felt really bad I was being attacked. It's nuts. And I don't blame him for it. You know, I don't ever blame people for what their fans do unless they send their fans after somebody. But people cannot at this point, like, it's a joke, but it is really getting to the point people cannot distinguish fiction from reality. It is getting scary. David Cage. I have a lisp. Fuck you. If David Cage wants to come on the stream, he can. I want to get Uvi, I think it is, Bull. I want to get him on the channel sometime. People go tweet him and tell him to come on my channel. But I'm joking, by the way. Don't harass anybody. But it's weird how people cannot see the difference between things. If you have a lisp, does that mean you're... Fuck you, Charizard!
Well, I know her plans. I need to hear
the German
whatever
director.
information the threads pick up.
What about Rana? Can she help?
I told Rana that Alia's back. She needs the warning. As for help, Rana wants to be an example. Not sure where that goes anymore.
We're trying to get Sid Croft on the show. He's just very busy right now. Bless his heart. Bless that man's heart. 95 years old, still working.
So focus on the job.
Yeah.
I will smack the
Dogtown's
shit out of you.
protected. What can the threads do for you?
Alia's a pain for both of us. Let's talk.
We know people in this town. Neighbors. When they don't turn up on the rounds, we notice. Alia used the threads for dirty work. Stolen relics, muscle, spies. These people, they disappear.
And you don't know where to.
Alia's good at covering her tracks. That's why you're here. I've got names of missing people, including those hardly anyone noticed yet. All yours, no catch.
There exist white bats. Oh my god, they're so cute. Lisp usually indicates a gap tube. No, I don't have a gap tube. That's not what it is. No, I don't have a lisp because of that. Mine is because of a disability. This game does the whole place of not Spain, yeah, basically.
There's always a catch. Besides, I thought threads protect their streets.
Oh, fuck all of you.
The Venatori
How have you not
will
noticed
end
it?
up bloody.
This is war. We find Aelia, we kill her. Give the cult something to think about. You find her, you do the same. Docktown's ours.
To Docktown. From the people who breathe it, bleed for it, no one's got its back like we do.
I completely have no idea what's going on in the game. You managed to make me rant, I don't know.
To whatever it takes.
Thought it was just a
And
Asian
then
accent.
some. I knew I liked you.
To home.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what any of that conversation was. CGI Kids movie from the early 20s. Yeah, no, it does. It's weird, right? Every time I see this, I think of those really shitty CGI Kids movies. Who cares? The writers didn't know about the story either. Yeah, no, I've completely checked out today of this game. Do you guys want to move on to the next game? Doesn't matter, they had a convo in a coffee shop. Oh my god, of course they did. Except those shitty CGI Kids movies went hard. Oh, we should watch some of those in the Discord. Although I tried to get you guys to... You people wanted to watch Monster High and you couldn't get through one episode. If I do the CGI Kids movies, you people will freak out. What's the next game? So you have a choice between Digimon or more Indiana Jones. And tomorrow when I stream, because this week is streaming week, I'll be doing Infinity Nikki. Go sleep, Ozzy. Slams hands on table, Indiana Jones. Gee, guys, I don't know what you guys want. I can't tell. Alright, you get some...